as a classical trained person, David is the same. We spend so much time on the action of an instrument, or how to do a certain movement or not do a certain movement. As a percussionist, it's already a little further away, because a piano player will always have those 88 keys. We touch tambourines, we play on, do you know berimbau? The Brazilian bow. It's a hunting bow that is used with a dried pumpkin, and it's extremely nice, and we use kitchenware. So it's always a constant approach. But on this one, it's always an ongoing change and evolution of what you have under your hands, because you don't exactly know what's happening or when it's changing. Because of course. No. I mean, that's why it's good to be close, because I know that he's moving that thing, so it's always, it's much better than working with a mapping, because we could actually have. I mean, he could do my job, automate it, or vice versa. Yeah, but it wouldn't be the same.
I hope it would lose something.
Yeah, of course, because it's all interactive. That's what we're trying to achieve, so that the most, technically precise that we can bend it in every moment to whatever we want to do.
And would you consider taking that as to its conclusion then, of doing a completely improvised setup where you not necessarily follow composition?
Well, now we're kind of.
Well, there are different things that you can achieve by improvisation and by planning. There are different things that you can improvise with and different things that you can plan. Now, what we're finding is that planning the sound setup, what controls what and how, and that's so that then you can improvise things like rhythm, or rhythm being a huge part of what we improvise with, and coloration is basically what I'm improvising with here. But if you have a structure like that, you tend to find structure. It's hard to make long shapes if you're free melodic structure. So I mean, the other part of my work is totally sequenced music, composed music, note by note. And at the moment, I'm finding that's kind of a different category to what we're doing here. But I'm thinking we ought to do a piece where we're combining these structures, improvisation structures, and kind of composed, traditionally planned out structures. Because you get different things. Different things work better. You kind of want it all at once. You want to be able to plan this large span of music that takes you a journey from beginning to end. You want to be able to plan that out. At the same time, you want the serendipity aspect of encountering something that you didn't expect. It's wonderful, or sometimes not. We want it all.
That's a good experience, I guess.
Yeah. We keep trying different things.
And for the coloration, do you use some filters? Tell us about the filters.
Yes.
There's a low-pass filter.
I can demonstrate. It's all. Let's get it back on. I've got. So this is who's. I don't know who uses Ableton. Does anybody? Yeah.
Reluctantly.
Reluctantly. I absolutely love Ableton. So I mean, if any of you guys are app designers, there isn't a perfect Ableton iPad app out there. I was very excited when I got the iPads and I bought all the ones, and they all do about 70% max of what we need. So you guys want to build a better one? Love it.
But you should use a launchpad.
So I'm running
advertising.
Are you sponsoring the pizza, by the way?
This one is Touchable, I don't know how you say it. It's one of the Ableton Control-y apps that's out there. It's pretty good. This is just an XY pad, kind of like a Chaos pad, but it's got 4 nodes on it.
Should I play something?
Yes, I'll demonstrate the way. I think I can control. It's quite hard to do this actually. That's what she said.
Apple have already got patents on it, there's no point.
Have they?
Probably.
I think a sort of a haptic iPad, I don't know, that would really push this thing forward. So.
Oh, I heard about this, where they administer electric shocks.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that would probably be
one of the motions I've seen is the sort of like fluid pockets in a sort of like plastic covering. You can inflate them, and so you actually get raised textures on a touching place. So then it's not quite the same haptic feedback that you can feel where.
But closer.
Yeah. And one thing I was wondering, have you? So obviously you've got your sort of defined roles in this. Have you sort of thought of them coming closer together at points? So you doing more of the programming and you doing more of the performing, or are you quite happy where you are at the moment?
I mean, it's.
I thought you said you've been doing it for 3 months, so there's still plenty of room to.
Our collaboration, yeah. I